Why do I have, like, the very strong remembrance that there was an illusory wall somewhere, like right here? Yeah, this one right here. That's no books on it, right? Yeah, dude, okay, you know what? Where the hell does the brain keep that shit, man? It's been, like, 2 years since the last time I was like, how did he manage it? How did he do that? All right, Foul Tarnished, we are back with more Elden Ring for you here, and hold on. No, I got it. No, yeah, okay, you know what? I got it. I remember now. We beat the hell out of Renala in the end of the last episode, and we're gonna, so we kind of, once we got to that sort of open little area there, right, we were just like, yeah, I'm just gonna go beat the hell out of Renala, and then we'll go explore the rest of the Academy proper next time, which next time is now this time. So, okay, now there you go. Once again, as always, those recaps are basically just as much for me as they are for all of you. I record once every 2 days, so sometimes I get a little bit lost in the sauce and I forget exactly where the hell I was or what I was doing. Now I know, though. There's nothing else in this room, I don't think. I mean, obviously, we have Renala in this room. Can we talk to her? Or is it just respecking? Yeah, it's just respecking and cosmetics. I'm okay. I'm quite happy with my build. But it's nice that the option is, is placed in there so relatively early on, right, in Liurnia here. You can, if you want to change your stats up in some way, shape, or form, you can. It's a complete respec, right? You can literally, you get every single, like, I'm level 86. God damn, yeah, that's a bit much. Sorry, Renala. But yeah, I'm level 86. So, like, all 85 of those stat points that I have allocated, I can completely reallocate, right? So it's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, so let's, actually, let's like go back to, oh man, where is it? Wait, was there not really? Where? I could have sworn there was like a. I think it's this, right? Like, let's go back to where I stopped looking around and started just like speed running forward, and then because I think if I turn myself around, I'll get confused. This is this is where after we killed the dog. Wait, what? Who are you? Oh yeah, no, okay, no, I know. I was once again, I forgot where I was, but I remember now. Yeah, there's something this way? No, that I've completely ignored. That's right. Wait, no, okay. This was before I completely started running past everything, I suppose. But we know for a fact there's at least a couple of things that I want to get in the Academy here. We want that second Academy Glintstone key, right? There was that one dude who wanted one, and I think he gives us some cool stuff. I believe there's an imbued sword key here, if I remember correctly, for that, the 4 Belfries, but I think only 3 of them actually have stuff. So they don't that too. There's a lot of there's something else that I'm forgetting, but yeah, we're basically we have a few different things we want to find in the Academy here. So I will do that guy. Just by the way got absolutely ragdolled, which was very entertaining for me. But yeah, so there's a few other things we want to find. Also, yeah, it's this Grace, which is the one where we stopped looking around. Wait, isn't there? Why do I have like the very strong remembrance that there was an illusory wall somewhere, like right here, like in that hallway leading up to the wolf? I might be losing my mind? I feel like I have a very strong memory of one of these bookshelves being fake, but again, I don't know why that is. Is it true? Say it ain't so? Okay, you're alive. And what about you? No. I have again, an exceedingly powerful memory of there being an illusory wall somewhere here. But again, I can't for the life of me tell you why or figure out what. Like, if it isn't one of these bookshelves. Oh, yeah. This one right here. That's no books on it, right? Yeah, dude. Okay, you know what? Where the hell does the brain keep that shit, man? It's been like 2 years since the last time I was like, how did he manage it? How did he do that? This is the Comet. Ooh, that's a cool sorcery. Again, useless for us, but it's cool. And a stone sword key. All right, yeah. Not gonna complain. Both of those things are useful. There's a painting of Renala. Are you fake? Okay, no. Like, how did he do that, man? Like, dude, the brain. It really is something, huh? Again, like, I don't know why I have that memory. Like even though the first time this happened, the first time I ran by here, I didn't think of that. But the second time now that we're here on a different day, my brain was like, wait, hold on a minute. Like, they pulled it out of the goddamn, like that's like the cold storage, man. That's not even on the SSD or on the that's on an external hard drive somewhere, the 8 terabyte. 2 years ago. Almost over 2 years ago, right? Was it like March of 2022 this game came out? Also, there's nothing here. Miyazaki made this little rafter area empty on purpose as a joke. Oh, there's something here. Okay, hold on. Is there anything besides that little drop down? Doesn't really look like it. Doesn't really look like it. Okay, so we just go this way and jumpu. He ate the jumpy fruit. Okay, and now is this fake? No. So we just have to go down into the bowel of the beast here. Izaki wouldn't just kill me, would he? He wouldn't. This is like a, if I remember, this is like a ring or something? Graven School Talisman. Yeah, this increases the damage of your sorceries, if I remember correctly. What the? What's up, little pot guy? Please don't try to kill me. I have no quarrel with your being. I like Alexander. I just oiled him up. Maybe he told you about me? I don't know. Again, I think that might be... Honestly, in hindsight, that might be slightly racist to just assume that because Alexander's a pot, and they're also pots, that they would know each other. Okay, this is this door. Okay, cool. So there's one little side thing there in the academy. Explored. Wonderful. There's probably... I wonder if there's more to explore out, like, before we even got here, too. Like, you know, in the courtyard area with all the zombie dudes. I feel like I explored that decently thoroughly, but, you know, it's always possible I've missed something. Once again, my spatial reasoning and my ability to figure out where I've been and where I haven't been is, I would call it subpar, just to be nice. Yeah, let's stick with subpar. I could probably say some meaner things about it, but I'm just gonna say subpar, because I like myself. So I will talk nicely about myself. What's this way? Oh, stuff. Things, even. Pots. What's up, guys? Oh. They're actually kind of chill until I took the jar charge? Is that why they're mad? Burger King man, hello. Burger King even. Cracked pot, sure. Don't mind me, guys. Again, I have no desire to harm you, and you are also, honestly, like, pretty, I don't know, pretty harmless. Like, you don't really any kind of threat to me, so I'm just gonna be on my way. Don't you mind? Okay, so there's that. Yeah, that path up there leads to Renala, who we absolutely shellacked in about, you know, two minutes, give or take. Getting comet sharded. It's fine. Get wrecked, idiot. Oh, not a one shot, just barely. Okay, I need to. Who's doing that, man? Oh, it's two of them. Okay. I thought I had a bit more time to heal, because I thought they only fired off in like sections of 2 before, but no, they were just like they were covering each other's you know, covering each other's thing, each other's gaps there, and just firing, like Nobunaga's warriors from Samurai Warriors 2, bro, when they discovered gunpowder at the battle of Sekigahara. Sekigahara, is that right? Where they you know, gunpowder, the first time gunpowder was used on the battlefield in the Sengoku Jidai. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. They were doing, like, you know, they would like, it's oh god. They would do the thing where, like, one line of soldiers would shoot, and then while they were reloading, they would crouch down, and the line of soldiers behind them would shoot, and you could keep up, like, a continuous, almost continuous, or, like, relatively unbroken volley of gunfire this way. It made it very hard for anybody who wasn't shooting at you with a gun to really compete. You know what I'm talking. You guys know. You're all cultured individuals who know much about the world's history, and you surely learned it from a PS2 video game, just like myself. So I believe in you. Glintstone wet blade. Okay, this is good. Good to know. So this will let us put, like, all the magic like adjacent stuff on our weapons, right? Like, we can make a weapon magical. We can make it maybe the lightning. Does lightning come from this one? Okay, I can't remember, but, like, you know how, like, so far we don't put keen and heavy and quality, and then we got to the black wet blade, and that let us put, like, arcane and stuff like that, and then, you know, it basically gives us more options. Again, we will probably not use those options, like, at all, because heavy and quality are the only two we really need, and those are, like, some of the ones you start with, basically. So it could be worse, for sure, but you know, it's good. Basically, again, one of those things where it's just good to know for future playthroughs of this game, of which I will have many, myriad, countless even. Get wrecked? Maybe not countless. Pretty sure you could be able to count them quite easily, but I plan on playing a hell of a lot more of this game, because it is a good time. Okay, so there's, sure, just like a shortcut door opened, fine. It makes us, I mean, honestly, that mostly only, like, the fewer options I have when I'm exploring, the easier it is for me. Like, that probably mostly only serves to confuse me, when inevitably, like, you know, 30 minutes from now, we're running around the academy, I'm like, wait, have I been here? And, like, well, the door's open. I guess we can go onto the rooftops there. Actually, yeah, sure, why not? We can always teleport. There's no need to worry about committing to paths. Let me just not keep any, like, open, you know, unmarked gravestones in my head here, because otherwise I'll be confused. We can always just teleport back to Grace. For example, right here, I'm gonna do this and see what lights through on their poser breaks, because what the hell are you, man? Oh, Glintstone Crab. Carlos Glintstone Crown. It's the Burger King hat. This has got to give me, like, more intelligence or something, right? All these motherfuckers been wearing this thing, like, acting like it makes them special. It's gotta do something. Yeah. Oh, 3 intelligence. That's not bad. Okay. The cat's head gave us 1 extra intelligence. That's the real deal right there. Definitely also another good thing to keep in mind for any sorcery builds I may run in the future. Which, I mean, I haven't. So far, both of my times playing this video game have been the big bonk the big heavy bonk build, right? So eventually I'll want to switch it up, even though I do have a ton of fun playing this way. So yeah, I'll probably, you know, I'll ease myself out of it. Like I'll do like another melee weapon build, but it's like dex weapons, you know, maybe it's like a dex arcane sort of thing, you know? And then I'll do like a, you know, I'll do like a holy build with incantations. And then eventually I'll wean myself off into complete sorcery. But like, absolute cinema, basically. But it is what it is, man. I got my preferences. I know what they are. I know what I like. And honestly, I'm kind of a creature of habit. Like, you know, people say variety is the spice of life. I understand. I absolutely see the appeal. But, like, I kind of am the sort of dude who can just, like, as long as I'm enjoying something, and my enjoyment of something tends to not wane very much with repetition or time, right? But as long as I'm enjoying something, I can just, like, keep doing it forever, basically. Like I, you know, I can eat the same thing. If I find a food that I like, I will, you know, I can eat the same thing every day for like 3 years or something, and then at some point I'm like, oh, okay, well, you know, it's not even so much that I'll be like, I've eaten this thing for too long, I'm sick of it. It's more so that likely by that point there's something else that I'm like, oh, I wonder if I could try this. And then when I try it, I go, ooh, and then it becomes the thing that I eat for the next 3 years or something like that. Like, and not just with food either, you know. Similar thing with like I'll find like a video game that I like, and I'm like, I enjoy this video game. I could play this video game forever, and then I just play this video game forever. And I kind of like, it doesn't. I don't necessarily. It's rare for me to like overindulge on something and burn myself out on it by running out the novelty. Right? It's just usually the only thing that like pulls me away from the current thing that is the only thing that I do is accidentally finding another thing where I'm like, oh, that looks fun too, and then I try that, and then, you know, by virtue of trying it, I fall into the pit once again. All that being said. The point is that I really could just, you know, I just play the big heavy bonk strength build, man, in every single video game, or whatever the most, you know, adjacent variation of that is in the video game, and it hasn't gotten old yet. Like I'm still having a lot of fun. That big old running L1 right there just killed 3 of those little dudes. That shit will never get old. It's simply, I'm afraid it's simply facts. It's peak. That's how it goes. Wait, what? Wait, huh? I couldn't have made that jump. Yeah, I couldn't have. I'm just dead? Miyazaki just killed me for fun? Okay, no. Wait, we got there. He just, like, put me in a trap where there was no escape, but no. He wouldn't do such a thing to me. Me and Miyazaki were like this. You know what I'm talking about? And by that, I mean, he has no idea who I am. And honestly, I don't really have any idea who he is either. I just enjoy his works. But, like, we're like this. Trust. Okay, so this is one way. Looks like there's nothing this way. Like, is this Oblivion? Is that right? Yeah, I don't think we make that. Even with Torrent, for sure. But guess what? No torrent. So, we're gonna have to go the old-fashioned way here. Can I get onto there? I think so, right? Oh god, not the Elden Ring platforming, dude. Oh no, hell no. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not. That is anything, you know, if you're brave enough, as the kids say. But also, I don't think we can land on that. I think all it's gonna result in is an and then you died. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. I trust you. Okay, there's one of the little marionette guys there. This is definitely a different path. We'll go this way for now. So let's stick on the high ground as long as we can. Because, you know, it's always easier to head down than to head back up. Excuse me. Just unstuffing my nose slightly there. I think I got a dusty room or something, man. It happens often. I think it's also just because I, like, just woke up or something. But I feel like I oftentimes do get a little stuffed up in the mornings. Maybe I just have like a, you know, a 1 out of 10 intensity cold for like the past 3 months. Could be the case. I think my immune system goes kind of hard though. Like I don't think I'm like, you know, if we're talking about the all-time greats, does my name get brought up? No, definitely not. But like, I feel like I'm pretty like I feel like I'm a relatively hardy. Like if I was like a D&D character or, you know, Pathfinder character, my beloved, my preferred system, Pathfinder 2e, I probably have like. I mean, assuming that we're scaling this down to be, like, average person and not the stats for, like, a hero. Because, like, a 10 strength in D&D is already, like, quite the strong. I think a 10 strength in D&D is someone who can deadlift, like, 300 pounds or something like that, right? And it's even more, I mean, in Pathfinder, even a little bit more heroic at level 1, so it's probably even a little bit more. But my point is, if we were, like, scaling it where, like, 10 is, like, an average human and not, like, an average hero or an average adventurer, right? I think I probably have, like, I got 14 in Constitution. Like, I'm decently, like, I feel like I, you know, When I maybe part of it is what little vestiges of my youth I have to hold on to, but I feel like, you know, when I get sick, I tend to get better a lot quicker. There's the imbued sword key you're looking for. I don't get sick that often in the first place, right? I'm relatively when I get, like, if I injure myself in terms of, like, getting a scrape or a bruise or like hurting myself with some silly physical stunt that I did to like make people laugh or something like that, you know, I tend to recover from those relatively quickly. I'm not, again, we're not talking, I'm not an 18. I don't have an 18 constitution, but I have like a 14, I'd say. I got a +2. You know what I'm talking about? Again, if you're not familiar with tabletop RPGs, one, you should play them. They're a great time. And two, basically the point is, you know, the stats. You should at least be familiar. If you're watching Elden Ring video, you should know that the bigger the stat, the better the person, right? But like 18 is like quite high. Like 18 would be, especially for a level 1 character, which again, let's be honest, all of us are level 1 characters. I ain't built like that. But for a level 1 character, 18 is probably, I mean, it's about as high as it goes, right? So I'd say I'm like above average. I'm probably, you know, top 40% constitutionally in the human race. Possibly among if you want to limit it to just males. I don't know if it matters. I don't know if there's like a healing factor difference. You know, I don't think so. There's some, you know, whatever. Anyway, let's slide down the ladder here. The point is, I feel like I don't think that I've just been like kind of sick for 3 months. I think I probably just like, again, have a lot of dust in my room that I need to that kind of gets to me. On like a 1 out of 10 level. Somber 4, not bad. We take those. We do in fact take those. I'm stuck. He killed me for fun? Well, no, it's a ladder. No, never mind. I keep accusing Miyazaki of attempted murder, but I just like... Well, actually, is there anything else in this room before we... I feel like I did not really give that a very... I gave that a cursory glance at best. Okay, nothing here. Is this fake? No, okay. Somber, there's some crabs. I guess I'll like kill you. I'm sorry. I don't really mean anything by it. It's just like, I don't know. I just kind of... You ever have those intrusive thoughts? Except in like a video game, most of the time... Like the difference between... I feel like... The big difference is like when you're in a video game and you get an intrusive thought, like most of the time you just like let it rip. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I would consider myself a good person, and I know everybody would say that. Like even probably a lot of bad people, who are at least people that I would consider like, you know, maybe they got some things to work on. They probably also think no one thinks that they're evil, right? No, like I mean, also evil is a bit of like no one that you're gonna interact with on like a day-to-day basis is like an evil person, right? Like that's like. That's why it's wild. I mean, you could argue that maybe like yeah. Regardless, but the point is. I think I'm like okay. I feel like at the very least I don't think I have like any personality disorders or anything like that I've at least, you know, nothing that's been diagnosed. But man, the brain really is like I was talking him up earlier about how he found that he remembered that illusory bookshelf from 2 years ago. So let me bring him a little bit down to size because he kind of, you know, otherwise he gets a little bit ahead of a little bit too big for his britches. But he's kind of messed up sometimes. No, like I'll just be like walking along, like I'll be taking the subway or something. And there'll be people like standing on like the subway platform, and like the brain goes, "Have you considered the fact that like there'd be nothing they could do, man? If you just push them, like they probably wouldn't even react in time." And I'm like, "What the what? Huh? Not what? No. I mean, like I guess technically that's correct, but like what? Why would we like? Not everything needs to be analyzed, good sir." But he's like, "Yeah, but like think about it. Like, I'm not saying do it. He'll be like, I'm not saying do it, right?" I'm not saying, I'm just saying, isn't it funny that you could? And I'm like, no, it's really not. It's actually quite, like, you ever get those, you get like an intrusive thought and then you like immediately kind of shudder and you're like, what the hell? That was me? Like, that was me. Like, that thought came from me. That wasn't like demon possession. Like, that was actually just my own brain said, hey, what if you did this incredibly like fucked up thing? That's kind of how it goes, man. Like, he's just a weirdo sometimes, in my opinion. And like, and the reason I'm separating it is like not every like the thoughts that you have are not the person that you are, right? The person you are is the actions that you take. So the reason I'm saying like my brain and this like the little flesh sack in there that's generating the thoughts. The reason I'm calling him he and not me, right? Is again because he like his thoughts are not me. But what I am is what you are, what you you know what's the quote? You are what you repeatedly do is the thing that like Socrates or something said. Or I mean, I'll be honest, it's. Okay, fair enough. Not what I'm looking for. It was like I think I see it attributed to Socrates sometimes, but that's got to be like him and like Abe Lincoln or something have to be like the two most like misquoted, or maybe Einstein too, have to be like the most misquoted people in like human history, right? Like anyone says something that they think is like reasonably interesting, and they go, "I'm gonna tell people Socrates said this." It'll give it more clout essentially. Is this the other key? Be honest. Yeah, it is. Is there anything else that I really care about in the academy? We're come along with me. We're going on a phone journey. I used to cut these out, but honestly, I think it's interesting for you guys to to just like sit here and listen to me Google. Maybe that's maybe my only undiagnosed personality disorder, right? Is narcissism of some kind. But I think you have to be a little bit, right? Like I'm sitting here talking into my microphone in like an empty room and like assuming you guys are gonna listen to it. I feel like you have to be at least a little bit arrogant to do that. No, to assume people are gonna. I mean. it's, you know, yeah. To assume that people are actually going to like, what people are going to spend an hour of their day doing is, like, listening to me talk about this video game. Academy of Raya Lucaria. Raya Lucaria Academy. Elden Ring Wiki. What items are here? Tell me now. Now. You should tell me now. A bunch of consumables I don't care about. There are a couple of talismans. The Radagon icon I've missed. I don't think I care. What is the Radagon icon? It shortens the casting time of spells. Sounds lame to me. But I guess I'll look up where it is, because it's the only other, like, maybe one-of-one thing that's here. A bunch of upgrade materials, ashes. Okay. Grace Mimics. Memory Stone, I got. 2 Stone Sword Keys, I think we got. Conspectus Scroll, we have. Imbued Sword Key, we got. Glintstone Whetblade, we have. The Glintstone Key, we have. The Great Rune, obviously, we have. And there's maybe a Glintstone Craftsman's Cookbook that we might have missed. But yeah, otherwise, that really is it looks like. So I think we've gotten most of the interesting stuff. What about this Radagon icon? Where is this thing? It is... The talisman is found in a treasure chest on the 2nd floor near the debate parlor site of Grace. From the site of Grace, head north to the courtyard, make 2 hard rights, hugging the building's wall, and then jump over the fence. Interesting. Okay, let's do this. This is, again, because last time, the reason I'm doing this is that last time we did, you know, we were exploring Stormvale Castle. I got so, like, hopelessly lost, and I was just like, you know, like, it's fine, like, I give up basically, and then I jumped off a cliff and died, right? So instead of doing that, right, let's use, again, we have the sum total of human knowledge at our fingertips here. Let's use it, and make our journey through the academy here a little bit shorter. And again, I found most things on my own merits, right? I just, like, you know, this last, I was like, oh, what's left here? 1 key item that I can see, right? Sure, let's go get it. And, well, it's not a key item, but again, it's like a 1 of 1. Like, it's a unique item. It's not just like, you know, a golden rune or something like that. Otherwise, it looks like we've gotten basically everything of turbo interest in this place. We should probably explore the area near Renala, though, like the one that we kind of sped run up with the dude who we kind of kicked. Okay, it's not here. Is it? Oh, yeah, through the window. Through the wall. Through the sweat. Yeah, you know what? It's fine. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's okay. I assume it's just in here. Also good to know, by the way, for the future. So I imagine this is, yeah, it's orange. God damn. It's gotta be good for my for any sorcery builds, right? You cast your spells faster. Like, if you've got the talisman space for it. That, like the Graven School talisman. What else? What would be like the, what do you think would be like the go-to? What talismans do we have that relate to sorcery? So, like, this is all weapon stuff. Yeah, so this is raises. That's got to be one of them, right? Like, I have to imagine that's got to be one of them. This might be good, but again, I feel like I kind of doubt it. Like, do you really need, like, you know? Yeah, like, right, this takes us up from 7 to 9. We don't even need 7. How do we have 7? Wait, why do we have 7? I think that's a lot, no? What does it scale with? Is it? I would have thought it scaled with, like, mind or something. But we just have, like, we have 7 memory slots baseline? Or is it by level, maybe? Maybe it's like you start with 1, and every 10 levels you get another one, regardless of what you put them into. Anyways, the point is, I feel like this is not really, like, do I really need 9 different spells attuned? Maybe, but I doubt it. So these 2 seem good. I mean, maybe one of these ones up here that, like, yeah, raises maximum FP, or more accurately, probably, yeah, boosts FP restoration. This probably will give you more FP overall, right, for a single thing. And then I guess there's the spell casting version equivalent of this, right? There's Marika's Sword Seal, I think. Which, right, so this raises Vigor, Endurance, Strength, Dexterity. The other one raises Mind, Intelligence, Faith, Arcane, right? So that probably will be your 4th one, because I think you end up with 4 talisman pouches in this game, if I remember correctly. Anyways, that probably should be it, except for that little area near Renala that we just kind of ran through, right? We've been down here before, I think, with all these pots. Yep, as evidenced by the fact that there are no items to pick up. Yeah, okay, let's head back to Schoolhouse. No, it is debate parlor. We'll head back to the debate parlor, and then we're just gonna do the thing. We're gonna go to Renala's area, and we're gonna look around a little bit, because I don't think we did. I know one of the places from that Renala area leads back to, or sometimes if it's the first time you've seen it, it would lead you to the Turtle Pope, right? The Church of Vows. But I can't remember if there's any other interesting detours there. Excuse me. Gotta unstuff the nose up. I really need to find out. I know there's, so OBS you can mute your mic, but I don't know if there's like a nice. I want to figure out if there's a nice, like, you know, hotkey for it or something. That'd be nice to, instead of having to, like, lean away from the mic if I need to blow my nose or something, just be able to hit, like, I don't know, Control Alt D or something, and then have that work out that way. I want to get this item, but let's obviously just make sure this ball isn't gonna crush us. This should be fine. He's gonna turn around. Dude, I have no fear in my heart. That's wild. I must be the bravest man to have ever roamed the earth. Thoughts? I think so. Again, maybe that whole, or back to the whole talk about the whole narcissism thing. Maybe, you might be right. You might be right. But oh, he doesn't even hurt, man. Oh, he's not even scary. I forgot that I'm like really over leveled. Also, real voice reveal there. My bad. You got to hear my for a second there. That little yelp there. You heard what I truly sound like. I apologize. How many smithing stone 5s do we have? We have 2. Okay, and we need 6, right? Yeah, we need 6. So we're still a ways off from fully upgrading. Cannot open from the side. Wait, for real? Huh? Okay, so this, if I remember correctly, takes us to Turtle Pope. Let's double check, I suppose. I think so, though. I have a relatively vivid memory of that doing exactly this. Of this doing exactly that, I suppose, would be the correct grammar there. Yeah, there he is. My big boy. Wait. Okay, I thought he was dead for a second. What's up, dog? Show Celestial Dew. Oh, Radagon used this, huh? Yeah. So if you harm somebody, if an NPC's mad at you, if you ruin the quest line, you can just go absolve over there with the Celestial Dew, right? And it'll be fine. About the miracle. Kneel at the base on the back and cleanse yourself. Absolution will be yours. Any bond, no matter how strained, will be put to rights. Awesome. Okay, that's it. About Radagon?
You know, it's a famed sculptor of the Erdtree capital was once summoned to render Lord
Oh, okay, so yes.
the skeleton, and as such,
So I guess we should be because he mentioned this earlier and I didn't know what to do, but I guess that if there's a statue of Radagon somewhere in Laneville, right, the Erdtree capital, then maybe we can talk there.
faith the miracle rooted in, and this time, if you would be, I hope that you.
Oh, what a nice guy. I have this.
What very well. Heresy is not native to the world.
It is but a contrivance. Heresy is not native to the world. It is but a contrivance. That is a really interesting sentence for sure. Okay, that's everything we have to say to Monsieur Tetelpop, I think. Yeah, we can absolve right here, right? But again, everybody loves us. We're awesome. There's no need for us to do such a thing. I guess we'll have to go back to the debate parlor real quick. I don't think we have. I guess actually the Grace at Renala at this point might be closer to what we're trying to accomplish, but it's fine. It's like the difference of, it'll be the difference between like sitting on an elevator for 15 seconds versus running for 15 seconds, so we might as well make it a little bit more dynamic while we're here. But yeah, so there's that, past that, there's that little, like a quad. What's like the actual word for that? Because, it's, like quad feels like it's a very like university term. Like that, like that exact kind of like, I can't even describe it verbally without saying quad. Like it's so intertwined in my head. But like you go out of a hallway and there's like this, it's like a square, I suppose, like a town square. But like it leads, like there's buildings on all 4 sides of the square. You'll see what I mean. Like it's literally this area right here, like what I would call a quad, right? Like we come out and there's a building to the west, or a building to the north, building to the south, building to the east. Actually, I guess in this case there isn't. But like what would be? Oh right, this guy does that. Forgot about that part. It's okay. On the bright side, I am nice and beefy, so I just live these. Okay, I did not panic roll. He did not scare me. I guess, yeah, that's the one thing, is like now I actually can't be parried because I'm not two-handing the weapon. But yeah, the L ones definitely cannot be parried. Yeah, he's going to be out of luck on that one. But yeah, when you're two-handing a colossal weapon, it simply cannot be parried. I guess the idea is that there's just like too much momentum behind it. But I guess, yeah, one-handing it definitely works. That's why we have to hit him with the L ones. Yeah, so that leads to Renala. This leads to, I don't know, Burger King. What's up? Oh my god, my bad. I guess that makes sense. He had like one of them shotgun sorceries, and I got hit by every single one of the pellets. Yep, that is fair. Honestly, I just completely underestimated him. That's what, that's my mid laner right there. That's Bjergsen, Burger King, right there. What a guy. Absolutely one. I mean, it's funny that like the named NPC like mini boss couldn't one shot me, but that random Burger King definitely could. That's wild. What a time to be alive, man. And they'll tell you that marshals and casters are balanced. What a crock of shit, if I do say so myself. Actually, I guess nobody's really making that. I guess it's another tabletop RPG reference. Nobody's really making that claim for D&D. I don't think. I think it's pretty well known that especially as the game goes on, right? It's like there's not very much that like a fighter or like a barbarian or something can do to really compare it to like a wizard, but it's fine. Pathfinder balances that a little bit better. Just gonna shill for my little my niche little baby system once again. Ow. There you go. Get wrecked, Burger Man. Oh, We can go this way. What's this way? Ladder. What the? Dude. It never ends. Oh, this door must be the one that doesn't open from this side, right? If my mental map does not fail me completely? It has to be. This is like the one time I've been able to, like, it's close enough that I can map something out of my head. Oh my god, I did it. Holy crap. Yeah, that's like, I know that's like probably the most obvious, like, thing to mental map out, like, in the entire world. That's an accomplishment for me, man. I don't know. I don't usually get to do that. Like, that feels really good. I'm a big fan of that. What the hell? Oh, it's a pumpkin man. Okay, I just saw something really big and I got kind of jump scared, but he's nothing. He's nothing to worry about. He's probably, honestly, probably less dangerous than these guys now that I know they have a goddamn shotgun sorcery. They can just one-shot me with. Yeah, like, in fact, I'm gonna go for Burger King over here first. This guy, like this, yeah, he's a known quantity, you know? These guys, they can suddenly explode off the screen. What's up, dog? Dogathan, even? Oh, you are. Yeah, you are, sir. You are not tanky enough to justify your prodigious size. Sanctuary Stone, sure. What's in here? Anything good? Glintstone Scarab. This is a helmet, no? I think? Yeah, it is. And it does what? Oh, slightly reduces the FP cost of sorceries, but increases damage taken. Sure. Again, useless, but good to know that it exists. Well, dude, there's more stuff this way? Wild. Okay, let's go. I'll explore. Let's go. It's a me. Golden Rune 7, I'll take. Oh, and then this is the what leads us to the Turtle Pope, right? Yes. Okay. That's cool. Once again, the level design in these, like, again, they're called legacy dungeons, I think, because they basically, even though Elden Ring is an open world game, like, once you get to these sorts of areas, it closes up again, just like old, you know, Dark Souls and etc. So the level design here, I feel like is like right on par with even like some of the best stuff in Dark Souls 1, man. Like, it feels very very good. They really did knock it out of the park with this game. This is back where we were. Okay, yeah, that's that door that didn't open. Okay, so I think we're done. I think we are done. I think that's everything in the academy. We need to go back to Thops and give him the other academy glintstone key, because he said if we find a second one, he was like, could you please, so we'll do that for him. Also, I would like to open my map, Miyazaki. What if I go hide in the corner? Come on, dude. I just want to teleport to the Grace instead of waiting for the elevator to come down. Is that such a crime? Oh, okay, there you go. Here. Bernala, Queen of the Full Moon. Because it's basically that going up the elevator would only take me to here, so I just want to make sure one last time there's nothing to find in this sort of sweep. What happens if I hit her here, by the way? I guess I could do that and then go atone. We'd have a lot of Celestial Dew. But, like, I'm also just a little bit worried. I don't know. I feel like maybe she, like, wouldn't even feel it. She seems to be, like, oddly, I don't know, like, okay. Like, I mean, I guess what we were fighting in phase 2 wasn't even her, right? It was like Ranni's projection of her that was more powerful or something. Because she was, like, already, like, after the first one, she was already on her hands and knees, like, crawling around. I don't know. Yeah, I guess this is everything. I don't think there's any illusory walls or anything in here. I mean, I'll take a lantern and peruse the area for a second. Yeah, worth a shot. Well, okay, worth 2 shots. That really looks like I could have crouched under it if I was really careful, but no. Let's make sure that nothing seems off here. Doesn't seem that way. Oh, that's a statue of Radagon. Is this the sculptor that saw the skeleton in his closet, though? It doesn't seem so. That kind of just looks like him. Yeah. Or there's nothing, at least there's nothing, like, weird about that statue. Like, whatever the Turtle Pope is talking about, maybe we would have to go to Lanedale to figure it out. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look, I mean, the roots? He's just connected to the Erd Tree, right? That shouldn't be, I mean, it's not like it shouldn't be a bad thing, at least, you know, for the general populace's evaluation of it. Okay, looks like there's nothing here. Yeah. Alright, cool. Let's go. Where the hell was Thops? He's at the second church of something or other. Oh, wait, isn't there? No, I remember now. One last thing. There's a gesture we can find here, no? Oh, no. He gives us the gesture, if I remember correctly. But yeah, he was at a church of some... It's not Bellum Church. It's not... It might be the Church of Inhibition? Actually, no. He should show up on the map, no? Thops? Maybe not? Is he... Muriel, Pastor of Vows? Is that him? White Mask Vare? Oh, yeah, no. Definitely not. Are you him? Blackguard. Yeah, so true. Okay. Let's just... I guess I'll just... Oh, no. He's really early on, isn't he? Yeah, there he is. He's like... We found him as, like... He was one of the first people we found. Well, he was the first person we found in all of Liurnia, right? So that makes sense. That makes sense. Let's go talk to him. I think he gives us this gesture that we need to unlock all of the things that ask us for erudition to guide us, you know? So let's go do that. Wish I could whistle, man. I mean, I don't wish I could whistle. It feels weird that I can't. I mean, like, I'm sure I could learn, but what little effort I've put into learning has not borne any fruit. I don't really care enough to like really just sit down there and be like, okay, today's the day where I learn how to whistle. Here you go, sir.
You're willing to give my all. Thank you. Now I can resume my study of glintstone.
Yep, yeah, go back to the academy. I see you. Erudition. There you go. Thanks.
Back to learning. Why, of course.
Why, of course. About the glintstone key.
Blessing. Oh, perhaps, who knows? I may be a decorated sorcerer by then. With you,
yeah, sure, man.
who knows?
I hope whatever happens in the academy goes well for you and like not completely horribly. Surely. I definitely did not see your bell bearing as one of the findable items when I was searching up the academy earlier, so I'm sure everything will be just fine. Erudition guide thee. Okay, no, I got you. Hold on, I got it. Don't you even worry for a second, dog. How do I be erudite? Where is it? This one right there. Guides me, all right. Oh wait, don't I also have to be like wearing a crown of some okay, hold on. We're going on another phone journey. Just give me 1 second. Erudition. I was gonna look up erudition guide D, that should do it. So don a glintstone crown and then use the erudition emote. Do I have a glintstone crown? I feel like I don't, no? Or like is the Burger King, does that count? Are you a glintstone crown? Yes. Okay. So hopefully, now that we're looking a little bit more erudite, even though we're wearing Radagon's armor, now, crown. Oh, look at that. And the ladder just appears. Brain blast. Oh, and the crown itself glows when you use that emote, huh? That's fun. That's a good time. Okay, I would like to take this off, but it's possible we might need it again. Who knows? So what is this way anyway? Anything? Bueller? Like, we have just climbed up there? I feel like the answer is no. Regardless, I'm gonna be pogged about finally figuring out what the hell this is. What the? I already got this, man. Oh, I did climb up on the back already. Wait, okay, but there's another one, right? So this is converted tower. Isn't there like converted fringe tower somewhere too that needed this? I recall this. 4 Belfries will go by the way there too, for sure. Church of Inhibition. Dude, where'd he go? Where is it? It goes. I just sworn there was another. Right? No, that's Randy's Rise. Sure, that's not what we're looking for. This. Okay. Hold on. One more time. I'm pretty sure it's converted fringe tower is what we're looking for. So I will take a look at that real quick. Converted fringe tower. That's right. On the fringe of the northeastern tip of Liurnia. Oh, right there. Wonderful. But yeah, I guess this will be because this one's down there. Unless there's a spirit spring, this will be our closest way to get there. I think this also needed us to have some erudition guiding us, and I think this one we couldn't climb up. If I remember correctly, like there wasn't just like a way for us to circumvent it. Oh yeah, this is where the Eye of Sauron is. That's awful. I hate it here. Okay, let's get the hell out of Dodge before I go insane. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Yeah, this one I believe. So the last one we kind of circumvented by just climbing with Torrent. I think this one we were unable to do so. Yeah, there's our way around. Wonderful. And then this should basically, I mean, this should essentially finish off our exploration of Liurnia, I think, right? Like this probably does it. Like we can move on to the ruin-strewn precipice and head into Altus at this point, and that'll be some real progress finally. Yeah. Erudition wants to guide us here too, and this is just a locked door, so you can't just skip it this way. There you go. Feeling awfully erudite today. Excuse me. This. Oh, okay, there you go. The CO there. It took some time. Took a little bit longer to react to this one, but it still works out. Okay, so what the hell is over here? This one again, I just still can remember. Yeah, this one we could not just like circumvent. Oh, man-made horrors beyond my comprehension. Sure, man. Oh, you're okay. I thought for a second maybe you wouldn't be immediately hostile. Clearly, that was a foolish belief. That's fine. You're immediately dead. Got him, I think. Okay, nothing here. Let's keep going. Wait, is this a treasure chest? No, it's just okay. It's just a chair. Man-made horrors. Good old man-made horrors beyond my comprehension, dude. Okay. It's a cool looking elevator. It's got the blue seal and everything. Don't mind me real quick. I've just been delivered some good soup, which I will certainly make use of here. Second, I suppose. Ah, it's so hot. Goddamn. It's a hot cup. Okay, and... Oh, is there anything of use on these little roof areas? Doesn't really seem so. I'm sure whatever it is will just be right here. Is this just a memory stone? It'd be kind of lame if this was just a memory stone. Oh, okay. Cannon of Haima and Gavel of Haima. Two probably relatively damaging sorceries, if I had to guess, right? What is Cannon of Haima? Lobs an explosive magic projectile that flies in an arc. Charging enhances potency. Drawn from the Conspectus of Haima, the adjudicator of the Academy. This sorcery employs might as a means to quell conflict. Yeah, so I guess these are just both drawn from the scholarly Conspectus of Haima. The sorcery employs might as a means to quell conflict. Yeah, so I guess this is just like, yeah, this is like just, you know, two very beefy sorceries. That's cool. Once again, good to know for future playthroughs. But yeah, like we are basically Altus bound at this point. I guess let's very quickly go to the table of Lost Grace there. The good old round table hold, and see if anything's changed. See if that fella Gideon has anything to say to us, etc., etc. Just because we are, you know, we've gotten another great rune. We have 3 now, I suppose, right? Because we have Radagon, or not Radagons. We have Radons, we have Godric's, and we have Renalis, right? So let's see if Big Boy has anything to say. I don't think so, though. I think he's gonna be like he's just gonna tell me to go to the capital, and we haven't found any of the unlocated demigods that he was talking about.
There are 4
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Yeah. Sure. Altus it is. Nice and easy. Well, all you have to do is like cheat and use those things. You know, use the internet when you can't find something, and suddenly these like episodes where you just explore an area to finish it off, like what we did with Stormveil. They get a lot easier. Isn't that just like a thing? Let's very quickly go talk to Hugh and see what's up. See if we can do anything useful. I don't think so. Oh, there's one more thing we have to do. I remember now. There's one more thing we have to do in Liurnia. I don't really think I want to replace any of... yeah, the Golden Veil, just like, it's too good of an Ash of War, I think. Okay. We need like 44,000 to level. I don't think we even have enough. Oh, this, I suppose. Yeah, let's go make some stuff at the Hag Lady. And we can duplicate that Remembrance too, possibly. And then we can... we'll craft something here. We'll go use our Imbued Sword Key. Hello. This is a nice... to my understanding, this was like one of those scepters that like... It isn't like super good when you have... well, I guess you need 60 intelligence to use it anyway, right? But it's the kind of thing, yeah, like it boosts full moon sorcery. But yeah, it scales really well, right? Like as you get higher and higher in intelligence, it becomes better, if I remember correctly. Anyways, we're gonna make this, I suppose. Oh, it didn't even cost any souls. Weird. We can buy her armor too. I believe this one makes you smarter. When Renala, a tall crown depicting the moon, worn by Renala, increases intelligence. Yeah. When Renala, head of both the Academy and the Carrion royal family, lost her husband, their heart went along with them, and then those of the Academy realized that Renala was no champion after all. That's right. She's not a demigod, and it shows. Interesting. Okay. Well, there's all her stuff there. It's a cool looking. I mean, to be fair, it's a kind of ridiculous looking outfit, mostly because of that, right? But you know, I can see it. Okay. Let's go to the Belfries real quick, which I believe are this way. Yeah, the 4 Belfries, but only 3 of them have an actual slot for us to use an Imbued Sword Key. Give me 1 sec here. Gotta indulge in this good soup. God damn, that is almost too hot to drink. I have to go real slow there to not doom myself to an eternity of pain. But it worked out. It is good soup though. Okay, so yeah, that one gives you an Imbued Sword Key. We already took the one that took us to Farum Azula. I guess let's go to the one. There's one that talks about Eternal City, right? Well, let's go to. We've already been. We've thoroughly explored like Nokron, Noxtella, things like that, and the Nameless Eternal City too. Let's see. Which one are you? Precipice of Anticipation. I don't know which one that, like, I can't tell where that would take us. I guess we'll leave that one for last since it seems very interesting, but I can't for the life of me, like, again, this one we already activated. This is Crumbling Lands, right? Yes, that took us to Farum Azula. Wait, what? Wait, huh? Where's the... Okay, so that's the first one. That is run right by the one that sends you to... I must have, right? Yeah, I should have. Yeah, 2 of them are right there, and I guess I just missed one. Okay. So were you Precipice of Anticipation? I think so. God, I can't remember already. It's actually crazy. Yes. Okay. So this should be Eternal City, or Sleepless Night, or however the hell they describe it. Stars unending or something. Night sky unceasing. I was close. Okay, so this should be Nokron or Noxtella or some other Eternal City. Let's see. I'm curious because since we've already we've been firmly intertwined with these locations for a while now. I'm gonna be curious to see where exactly this does take us. I guess actually, yeah. You know what? I guess this is roughly since we're heading to Altus next episode, we're almost story cornered out. Yeah, it's Nokron. So I guess we should probably, just like after we're done exploring Nokron here, we'll do 10 minutes of story corner, and then we'll go to Altus in the next episode. It's a very good, a very natural sort of breakpoint, I feel like. Okay, just a bunch of stones. Looks like the only really real way to go is this way. So let's do exactly that. Is that? Okay, yeah, it is. Well, yeah, it's not Oblivion. No, especially not with that little drop. Yeah, this is very survivable. There you go. Okay, and hop on the pillar and drop down. Don't mess it up. Probably this way, just for, safety's sake. Oh, baby. That was actually a little bit longer than I thought it would be, but once again, completely fine. No, nothing to worry about here. All right. Let's hop down. Oh, there's a guy there. Oh, it's a Crucible Knight. Okay. It's just a little mini boss here? Is that really all that there is? I mean, that's kind of fun. Don't get it twisted. Okay, there's some glovewort, sure. And a item. And then Mr. Crucible Knight. We're probably gonna get an incantation for him, from him, if I remember correctly. Mottled necklace. What the hell is that? That looks like a talisman to me. It isn't. What? Huh? Oh no, it is. Raises robustness, immunity, and focus. Okay, sure. Makes you a little bit more resistant to statuses. Could have been nice for the Lake of Rot, possibly. Regardless, though, I guess we're gonna go beat on this guy real quick. Hiya! Okay, and we buff the other one up too, and we get our physic going. I mean, we should practically. I feel like this guy probably is gonna get his ass beat. No, he's not even like he's one of the sword ones. He's not one of the weird ones. We have a lot of experience fighting his kind. He'll go to phase 2 now. Yep, and we'll kill him before he even does anything. Is the plan? Ah, we missed out. And yeah, I have no stamina to dodge, so I'm gonna get rocked here, but it's fine. Overall, ends up still being a very easy fight, I think. It's gonna jumping L1 him here and completely disrespect his ass. Oh my god, never mind. I whiffed, and he breathed fire on me. He breathed. Sure, man. Do you have anything for me? No. Just like for fun? Okay. I guess the only thing here was that mottled necklace or whatever the hell. Sure, why not? Okay, well let's head over to. Oh, am I missing something? I feel like it's kind of weird that there's nothing on this side, but I guess so. Yeah. I mean, all these imbued sword keys just seem to be like it seems to be a way to kind of like tease later areas of the game. Right, so sure, that's fine. There's nothing behind that pillar over there, right? Did I check? This will be the last thing, I promise. I just like... Sometimes, sometimes your little curiosities are rewarded in this video game, so I will certainly be conditioned by that and try to have some more little curiosities here and there. Yeah, we'll head to the Ruin-strewn Precipice after this. We'll do our 10 minutes or so of story corner, and we'll go from there. Nothing, okay. Fine, fair enough. Okay, so... yeah, we could go to Altus through the lift. I guess we'll probably do both. But since this is also a dungeon here, basically, like it's a place with enemies and things like that, I'm gonna go through this first. We've already gotten to Altus through Volcano Manor too, but that'll all be for next time. Is this a safe, Grace? I think so. Yeah, I can sit here and read for 10 minutes and I'm not gonna get shot. That's fine. All right, well, for now. As we do this, if you are not one of the folks that's interested in Story Corner, then by all means, I'll run you through the outro here real quick so you can head on your merry way. So, with all that being said, if you made it this far in the video, as always, I got 4 things for you. You know how it is. Number 1, join the Discord. Link in the description down there for you. It's a nice place. You can hang out and talk about whatever the hell you want to talk about. We also run 2 tournaments there for Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising every week. Wednesday, 5 p.m. EST for the intermediate one, and Thursday, 6 p.m. EST for the all-skill ones. If you're interested in that, you have to join the Discord to be a part of those as well. So I encourage you to join, but I also encourage you to please keep it the nice and welcoming place that it currently is. Everyone in there is super nice, super chill, right? But nobody's been banned or anything like that. But if I have to ban somebody, I will. If that somebody is you, I will ban you. So just don't let it be you. Thoughts? Number two, if you liked the video, and I sure hope you did, get down to like the damn video, man. Come on, it's free. It don't cost you nothing. Helps the channel out a lot, and I appreciate it, of course, while you're there. Number three, that subscribe button, that bell button, they're also down there. We'll keep you up to date with all this content we got coming at you. If the content interests you, but you don't have quite enough time to watch all of it, which is fair, that's probably most people. It's like 20 hours of content a week that I put out, so it's like a part-time job to watch all of it. Then I encourage you to hit those two buttons, and you can stay notified when something new is uploaded, and you can only go back and watch the ones that are either really interesting to you, or if you just have a lot of free time that day, you can watch everything you get notified about, I suppose. By the way, side note, while we're here, I do stream on Twitch sometimes. Well, you know, consistently nowadays, but it's only 2 days a week right now for those tournaments I was mentioning earlier. We stream them live as they're happening, so if you're interested in that, I would recommend, there's a link in the description there. You can come hang out in the streams. Otherwise, if you just want to drop a follow, I would appreciate any, it's free, so I'd appreciate any support that you could give me there for sure. And of course, so number four, most importantly, more important than every button to smash or whatever YouTube friendly interactions hit me with, I appreciate those, but hope you had a great time hanging out today. Most of all, I know I sure did. It's fun. We kind of cleared out the academy, and it was a lot less painful than Stormvale when I had to find everything, and I was less willing to use my my smartphone no jutsu there. So overall, having a lot of fun with Elden Ring. There's going to be a lot more coming your way as we move into Altus in the next episode here. But for now, I will see you in the next one. Peace. Okay, story corner, folks. Let's go real quick, and. We read through our key items mostly, I think, last time. Yeah. Okay, so I guess we're reading about sorceries now, which makes sense. You know, we just finished off the academy. It's topical. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna have a little scoop of this the soup here. It is good soup. You gotta. God damn, it's so unbelievably hot though. I gotta wait on that to cool down for a bit. But. Comet, one of the glintstone sorcery of the Academy of Raya Lucaria, fires a great comet. Sure, the greatest of the Keralos Conspectus' sorceries that only a very few sorcerers have ever mastered. So it looks like the Keralos Conspectus, like there's different conspectuses, and they deal in different manners, I suppose. And we have the Keralos glintstone crown, right? Maybe the Keralos are like the best, like they're the highest level conspectus. Regardless, we know it, so pog. Crystal Burst. A sorcery of the Crystal Cadre, a group of sorcerers who pursued the wisdom of stone, the secret locked in the faint cogitation of the Crystallians. Okay, sure. Drawn from the Conspectus of Hymo, we talked about this one already. They use might as a means to quell conflict, sure. Shatter Earth, a stone digger sorcerer used by the glintstone miners of the Crystal Tunnel. At the Academy, use of this sorcery was a stigma that marked out failed sorcerers, so it's considered like a lower level sort of sorcery, I suppose, for the help, not for the proper sorcerers. Terra Magicum. Once the sigil will be cast from the highest belfry of the Academy, covering the entire institution's grounds. Oh, goddamn. This spell allows for such a vivid experience of spellcasting success, it turns many a fledgling into a true sorcerer in a flash of newfound understanding. That's wild. Great Blade Phalanx. Used by the enchanted Troll Knights. They were comrades of the young Granala, bound by oath. Oh, cool. Said to have been taught, Magic Downpour, said to have been taught by the Crystallians to mark the swearing of the Old Concord. I wonder what happened with the Crystallians. Like, what I haven't really heard much lore about the Crystallians and how they interacted. They seem to be like a whole different, you know, like group of people, right? It is said that the bow was Lara's favorite weapon. Sure. The Carrion Knights never waver. Sounds good. Alleviates buildup of sleep and madness. Yeah. They can stay on watch forever. One of the night sorceries of Celia, town of sorcery. The Celian sorcerers were assassins, and it is said they often hunted their fellows. Crystal Release, once again. Sorcery of the Mysterious Crystallians. The sorcery is used by high-ranking adepts among the Crystallians. Some also call the sorcery Crystal Sun. Gravity Well. So this is gravity magic now. One of the glintstone sorceries that manipulates gravitational forces. A gravitational technique studied by the young Gradan. His master was an alabaster lord with skin of stone. Sorcery of the Claymen. The Claymen search for lost oracles within their bubbles. Sure, man. Same thing. Lost oracles. I got you. Fia's Mist, sorcery of Fia, the deathbed companion. Creates a deathly mist before the caster, which inflicts deathblight upon those who enter. The sorcery can be cast while in motion. Sure, the sorcery was developed to oppose the Round Table hold, and is effective only against the Tarnished. It's a PvP type spell. Sounds good. Okay, incantations. Aspect of the Crucible, one of the ancient Erd Tree incantations. This is a manifestation of the Erd Tree's primal vital energies, an aspect of the primordial Crucible, where all life was once blended together. So, including is the Erd Tree life? What's up with the Crucible? Okay, one of the ancient Erd Tree incantations is a manifestation. Yeah, aspect of the primordial Crucible. Okay. Elden Stars. This legendary incantation is the most ancient of those that derive from the Erd Tree. It is said that long ago, the Greater Will sent a golden star bearing a beast into the lands between, which would later become the Elden Ring. So if you are familiar with the lore of the video game, if you've played through this, I mean, this is kind of spoilers, I guess, so skip ahead 10 seconds if you care. But this basically, I assume this is the Elden Beast, right? So the Elden Beast is the Elden Ring? That's wild. Huh. Like, it became the Elden Ring? But will you fight Elden? Okay, anyway, that's about 10 seconds, so I'm going to be done talking about that. But yeah, Order Healing. The Noble Gold Mask learned what had become of the Hunters. One of the incantations of the Golden Order fundamentalists used by hunters, those who live in death. I see. The Noble Gold Mask lamented what had become of those of the hunters. How easy it is for learning and learnedness to be reduced to the raving of fanatics. All the good and the great wanted in their foolishness was an absolute evil to contend with. Does such a notion exist in the fundamentals of the order? Huh? Well, huh? Okay, sure. I don't really get it, but sure. Lightning Strike. One of the incantations of the capital's ancient dragon cult. Summons a bolt of lightning. Ancestors of modern dragons, the ancient dragons, had scales of gravel stone and wielded lightning as their weapon. It is said that they once attacked Lanedell, the royal capital. I guess that's why the hearts have like gravel in them, right? But also this is, yeah, that's oddly familiar with, that's like very Dark Souls, right? Is this all secretly one world? Maybe. Fortisax's Lightning Spear. Incantation that channels the power of the ancient dragon Fortisax. During the War of the Ancient Dragons, these twin red lightning stakes were the hallmark of one ancient dragon who was called the Mightiest Boulder Stone. Huh. This is this talking about Placidusax? Hard to say. Maybe, because he's like... He uses these sort of spears too, but I'm not sure. Flame of the Fell God. We already looked about this, I think. This legendary incantation is one of several that draws directly from the power of the fire giants. Arganthi, the chief guardian of the flame, had kept this incantation a well-kept secret until it was stolen by Adon. That's right. The Fell God still lurks within the fire giants. Flame Cleanse Me. This incantation leaves the caster with subtle burns, a reminder that they must fear the flame. Okay, sure. Bestial Slink, taught by Garank. It is said that in the time before the Erd Tree, stones were the first weapons of the beasts who had gained intelligence. Makes sense. Bestial Vitality. Having gained intelligence, the beasts must have felt how their wildness slipped away as civilization took hold. So, before the Erd Tree. So are these beasts the guys who came before the Crucible? Are we blaming them because we could not fix it ourselves? Could not change society, maybe? Incantation of the servants of Rot. Those who dwell within the poison know Rot all too well. Death that begets life, that comes to all equally. That is to say, the cycle of rebirth put into practice. Sounds like a bunch of mumbo-jumbo to me, sure. Incantation originating from the maddening 3 fingers. Right? Once again, something you don't see mention of that much until it becomes very relevant. The Flame of Frenzy deals damage and causes buildup of madness. This incantation also causes buildup of madness in the caster, and is only effective against Tarnished. Interesting. Howl of Shabriri. Incantation originating from the maddening 3 fingers. It is said that the sickness of the Flame of Frenzy began with Shabriri, the most reviled man in all of history. Wow. That's quite the reputation to hold. We got a few. Let's get to like 58 minutes here, and we'll go from there. So we'll read a couple more, like maybe 5 of these Ashes of War. Looks like this is mostly, these are all mostly mechanical. Is that right? It looks that way. Yeah. Doesn't seem like there's, well. Yeah, no. There's a description of it, but like nothing that would be Lord. That would be lore necessarily. Yeah. Okay. These Ashes of War are relatively unuseful, I suppose. That's fine. So I guess we'll read about weapons next time. But that's a good stopping point there, reading all the sorceries and incantations, right? Are there any new key items that we could read about very quickly before we head out? I guess this? No, okay. That's all mechanical. Yeah. All right. Sounds good. I think we've just about covered everything that we currently have access to. So yeah, awesome. So yeah, I'm not going to run you guys through the whole outro once again, because of course you already heard it when the non-story corner folks took their leave. So all I'm going to say is I'm having a lot of fun with Elden Ring. There's going to be a lot more coming your way, but until then I will see you in the next one. Peace.